Okay guys, so in previous class we did some basics about the or some build some understanding about the different accounting standard bodies and different accounting standards that are there in the world and the differences between those standards. Now we are pretty much done with the basics. Now we will be moving on into the financial statements, and one by one we will discuss each financial statement. We will discuss the basic or major items or key items in the financial statement, and then we will discuss the analysis of that financial statement and what needs to be done in the analysis of that particular financial statement. So we'll first start with income statement. So this reading will be focused on income statement. How we'll progress through this reading is first we will understand what is income statement or how is it built, that you would already know because we have already done it in previous classes. Then we will discuss the major elements of income statement. That is, if there is revenue, then what is the criteria used to record revenue? What are the different requirements that need to be met under accounting standards to record the revenue? Then we will discuss expenses. That is again what are the requirements or what are the recognition criteria, and then earnings or EPS, that what are the different kinds of EPS and how to calculate those different kinds of EPS or how to calculate EPS in different scenarios or with different financial statements. And after covering all these major elements, then we will go on to analysis of income statement, that how do you analyze income statement or what are the key factors that you should look at. And once we are done with the analysis, then you will have to apply the same. We will do a basic example for analysis. That is, we will take a sample statement and work out the analysis on that statement. Then you will have to apply that same analysis on the company that you have chosen. So let's start with the basic understanding, that I will just go through over it quickly because this is something that we have discussed over in previous classes as well. So why do we analyze income statement, or what is the major purpose? Major purpose is to analyze the performance of the business. That is, how has business performed over a period of or over a specific period of time. What are the major components? So it starts with sales, that is also called turnover, net revenues or revenues. Then you have cost of goods sold. Then once you subtract cost of goods sold from sales, you have gross profit, and you subtract operating expenses from gross profit. Once you have subtracted operating profit, you have once you have subtracted operating expenses, you have operating profit or operating income, whatever you call it. Then you add or subtract other gains and losses, other income or other expenses. Then you subtract financial charges or interest expense, and then you subtract tax, and then you arrive at the net income. This is how it is structured. So there are two key elements on an income statement that you need to analyze. One is the top line, that is sales. This is known as top line, and other is the profitability or bottom line. That is your income that you are making on those sales. So simply speaking, net income would be sales minus cost of goods sold minus expenses plus minus other income expenses minus interest minus tax.